Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This is a question of June 9. Okay, I'm starting this one. So first point is x coordinate of the point of maxima. So point is very clear. We have differentiate and then derivative put equals to 0. So let's see how we can complete this question. So their product formula reason, because two functions multiplying, this is first function, the second function. So u and v formula, you know what's criteria, u copy v derivative and v copy u derivative. This dash stand for differentiation. And what is differentiation of the root part? All of you know root means half. So half comes down, power of the whole become one less, become negative half into the base derivative. And base derivative one has 0 and this has negative 2x. So this is a differentiation of a second function. You can say v dash. Okay. Now I'm going to do reverse. Now this whole thing copy and differentiation of the first function, which is x square and becomes 2x. So product formula is very clear. Now I'm going to complete it. And according to plan, you know very well this 2 and this negative 2x. So 2 and 2 can be cancelled. I can show you this 2, sorry, this 2 and this 2 cancel out. And after that, what you know very well, we have to put for maximum point derivative equals to 0. I'm copying 0 here, but how to arrange it? This is a very important thing. So this negative half means root. Root is a half, and I bring in denominator. It turns to be positive half, become root. And this x negative x and this negative x and this x square becomes x cube, negative x cube, and plus 2 x root of 1 minus x square. After this, what is the next plan? I can bring the whole thing left hand side because the negative sign, it will become positive. So it turns to be x cube over root of 1 minus x square equals to x and root of 1 minus x square. When it multiply with that, you know root 3 into root 3, it become root 3 square, or indirectly it will cancel out 3. So same story here, root into root same. So it will cancel out, the root will eliminate automatically. And after this, what is the next plan? So x cube is equals to 2x times 2, 1 minus x square. Now 2x multiply inside. So x cube is equal to 2x minus 2x to power 3. So this goes on the other side and becomes 3x to power 3 and equals to 2x. And then what to do? 3x cube minus 2x is equal to 0. X common out, you got a 3x to power 2 and negative 2 equals to 0. Either x is equal to 0, which is not possible, or either this equal to 0. It means I will get 3x to power 2 negative 2 equal to 0. And then I can bring this 2 on the right hand side and x squared 2 by 3. Take the root. When I take a root, I get two answers, one plus and one minus. But you know it is a point positive side. So answer turned to be x is equals to 2 over 3 root. And he was asking find exact value of the m coordinate, and we have done the first part. So part number 1 is completely over. Now I'm going to do part number 2, and part number 2 is what condition we have here. There's a by means of substitution. So indication by substitution, we'll go for it, and we convert the area part, because he said that show the shaded area is equal to this equation. So first of all, what is the basic criteria of the area formula? About x-axis, here x1, here x2, here y, and dx. So first of all, I will plug in the values. The lower limit of area is 0 and upper limit is this one. But problem is, this point I don't know. And you know it, at this point always y equal to 0. So first of all, I will plug in here y is 0. So here I'm going to do on the top here. So y is equals to, we have a y is equals to x times x square root of 1 minus x square. I will plug in 0 here. As I plug in 0 here, students, So either x square equal to 0, one option, or a root part is equal to 0. So I have two approaches. This has become x is equal to 0, which is not possible because 0 is here, not here. All right. And second, squaring both sides, root will cancel out. I will get this thing, and x square is equal to 1. Take root of the both side. I get two answers. One answer is +1 and -1. But common sense, right hand side is only +1. So I will write only +1. So ultimately, I can say here, I got x is equals to 1. So coordinate of this point is 1. So I can say that upper limit is 1. Lower limit is 0, upper limit is 1. And a y equation full expression is here. I'm going to copy here. You are bound to write this. If you don't write this and you start directly, a lot of chance of mistake. Okay. Now one part is done. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. So now I have to transform this equation in this form. And look, here x, here x, here x, even limits also x. I have to convert into theta, 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 even limits. So I will use this link now. Okay. So let's try. And I will say here, now I'll give this equation number 1. I stop it here. And now I use the link. X is equal to sine theta given by examiner, right? So what is basic criteria? I will differentiate dx up, d theta down, and cos derivative. It goes there. So it means dx is equals to cos theta into d theta. So this job is also over. Let's talk about the limits. So I'm going to replace this value here, okay? Because dx is the same. And I did not talk about the limits. So I say when x is 0, x1 is 0. This 0 I'll copy here. And when I copy here, so sine theta is equals to 0. When I take a sine inverse of 0, I get theta is equals to 0. Second limit, when x2 is equals to 1, this one I got from here. When I keep this one here, and it turns to be sine theta is equals to 1. And we take a tan sine inverse of this, it gives you pi, it is give you 90 degrees, give you 1. So sine is pi by 2. You see, this matches. And this matches. So it means clear. So I'm going to plug in the lower limit theta in the place of this, upper limit pi by 2 here. I'm actually replacing. So what I'm getting here, I'm going to finalize now here. So lower limit is 0, upper limit is pi over 2. And now I'm going to replace this sine x because x value going here and here. So it tends to be sine squared theta. In the root, I'm writing 1 minus sine squared theta. And this and dx value is cos theta into the d theta. So this is done. Now I'm going to solve further. And when I solve, inshallah, you will see I will get this link. Here, a lot of command of trigonometry is required. What is 1 minus sine squared? We cos square, and root of cos square give you only cos. And one cos already available here. So cos into cos become cos squared. So area part is becomes here 0 to pi by 2. And sine square times to cos square. How to transform in this into this form? Actually, I'm looking for what? Sine square 2 theta. Sometimes students stuck what to do. If you stuck in this kind of question, I tell you a short technique. Short technique is what? Sine square 2 theta we need. Expand, please. Can I say the square come on the top inside sine 2 theta? Perfect. Expand it. I got 2 sine theta into cos theta. And this square goes on all 3 terms. So 2 square give you 4. And then sine square and cos square. You can see it very clearly. These 2 terms I have it. But this 4 I don't have it. So what I will do, I will multiply 4 and divide, balance. Like a 4 over 4. This is called balancing. If you cancel out, you get the same thing up. So upper 4 I will take inside. And lower 4 will keep there as it is. Actually, first I have 4 over 4. Now the upper 4, I will check inside, the lower 4 still there in outside. Now what is technique next? I'm going to finish. So a is equal to 1 over 4 and 0 to pi by 2. And you know, actually this as I have it here, I'll go from here reverse. Okay, like go reverse and reverse until I get this one. So it means first this convert into whole square. So I think I can write is very clearly, and I think you have no question about it. And now this I got it, and this formula equal to sine 2 theta. And alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen, I'm going to prove the part. 0 to pi by 2, and this becomes sine 2 theta, and square comes on the top, and proved. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. So part 2 is done as well. And after this, we're going to for part number 3. So let's go for third part, students. And third part is use this equation and prove the 4 marks to get a 4 marks. So area is actually equals to 1 over 4, 0 to pi by 2, and sine square 2 theta. Again, another hard point is coming. In our syllabus, only sine 1 power deal we can integrate easily, or cos 1 power. But so power 2s we now don't have directly. So we have to use some technique. And what technique is that? Recall formulas. Which formulas? Come back. Formula of cos 2 theta is equals to 1 minus 2 sine square theta. And half angle come from here to here, half angle. So this sine theta is, okay, wait a minute. Let me check. Yes, same thing, same formula. But issue is this is not theta, it's double theta. So it means if I need here 1 minus 2 sine square double theta, I must need here cos 4 theta, because you know, left to right half and right to left double. So if it's 2, so here it must come 4. So it means this sine square 2 theta matches. So now I'm going to make a subject. So this whole thing come left, right, and this whole thing go right side. So I will get this form. Now this 2 I don't need, it will go down and divide. So sine square 2 theta give you this one. This value I'm going to plug in here. So I'm getting 1 over 4. And inside I'm getting, the thing is 1 minus cos 4 theta over 2. And now this 2 will go outside, same level, 2 4s are 8. Inside I have it 1 minus cos 4 theta into d theta. And you know, one integration becomes is theta, and cos integration is sine 4 theta divided by angles derivative, and that is a 4. And 1 by 8 still outside it, I got it from here. Now I'm going to plug in the upper limit minus lower limit. Plug in pi by 2 here and there. When I plug in here, I got pi by 2. When I plug in here, pi by 2, 4 cancel, it becomes 2 pi, and this 2 pi sine 2 pi is 0. Now put 0 here, and that is a confirmed 0, and put 0 here, confirm 0. So answer turns to be pi one. This one answer turns to, so pi by 16 unit square is, let me write again, unit square is our answer. And that question is complete.